Hello everyone, welcome to the Redmen TV. I'm Chris Pajak and I'm here again with another news update for you. So, Bournemouth, let's start with that. They are bracing themselves for a bid from Liverpool Football Club for Milos Kerkez. Now, according to reports, weekly wages, contracts, all that type of stuff is sorted. We've had word from the players' side that that's not going to be an issue whatsoever. So next, Liverpool need to go through the motions with Bournemouth and agree a fee and how we're going to pay that fee. So Bournemouth apparently expecting, and this won't be a surprise to anybody, a low ball offer from Liverpool Football Club to get us off with the negotiations, which probably makes sense. We are owned by FSG after all, and we are quite fiscally tight, shall we say, at times. According to Jack Lusby of This Is Anfield, Liverpool are claimed to be preparing a low ball first bid for Bournemouth left back Kerkez, knowing they have a clear run at signing the Hungarian. Kerkez has made no secret of his desire to join Liverpool this summer. They're looking for around about £45 million. The I-Paper's Mark Douglas, who's reported frequently on Liverpool's interest in Kerkez, claims the South Coast club are braced for the first official bid as early as this week. However, it's anticipated that Liverpool's first offer will come in lower than Bournemouth's asking price. I can totally understand it. You don't want to hit them with that 45 million straight off the bat, do you? I think also how we pay it, whether it's 20 million, 30 million up front, achievable add-ons is something we always seem to hear when Liverpool are in the market for a player. But I think because Liverpool know that Kerkez wants to join them, they can take their time over this deal now. It doesn't look like anybody else is going to be in for him. In fact, City seems to be going for Ait Nouri at the moment, even though they probably were muted with an interest earlier on in Kerkez. So I think this is a deal I think that Liverpool will get done over the next few weeks. Now, it may drag on. It is Liverpool Football Club. It is a transfer window, and we do like to lowball teams and get the best possible deal that Liverpool can do. And actually, when we're talking about Kerkez, we've got to think about Florian Wirtz as well, haven't we? Because Wirtz, as we know, is going to cost a whole heap of cash. So any money that we can save on a potential signing of Kerkez may well be used to fund Florian Wirtz, and I think we're all happy with that. And listen, Bournemouth don't have to accept the offer. They want £45 million. I'm sure if it came to it, Liverpool probably would get very, very close, if not hit that £45 million. But they've just had their coffers inflated significantly with the sale of Dean Huijsen to Real Madrid. So they're not in a position where they need to sell him, but they also know that the player wants to move. They also know that Liverpool will eventually, I'm sure, get that deal over the line with them in terms of the transfer fee. So one to watch at the moment. And Liverpool's athletic reporter James Pearce has also gone on record to say that if the 21-year-old Kerkez does join, then it is expected that Kostas Timas will be moved on. Now, I think everybody wants to have a little chat about Kostas and Robbo. Obviously, if you can keep Robertson, if he's going to be okay with taking that sort of backup role, then I think everybody's preference would probably Kostas Timas be the player that move on. Never established himself as a first teamer for an entire season, has he? So great squad player. He's been fantastic for us. He's come in, he's done a job. His delivery from corners, delivery from set pieces, absolutely excellent, but he's never quite hit the heights. Kerkez is the guy to take us forwards. He's the new Andy Robertson, if you will, and who better to learn from if you do sign Kerkez than Andrew Robertson as well. So we will move on. I'm going to take a look at David Ornstein's one to watch on The Athletic right now. We know that Liverpool made a second offer for Bayer Leverkusen's Florian Wirtz. We know that the agreement, there is no agreement yet to be reached, but there is optimism that a deal can be struck. There is a feeling around the matter that this could be a pivotal week in ascertaining the outcome of what has become a one-horse race for the 22-year-old attacking midfielder, given his preference to join Liverpool and and the Anfield Club's willingness to push. Wirtz is the most high-profile situation in the market right now. Liverpool's proposal was worth up to a club record €130 million. That's 109 million, or if you want it in dollars, $148.5 million. It comprised guarantees plus potential add-ons, and they may well yet increased rights. David Ornstein. Also, though, in a little bit of a strange one, apparently Arne Slot left his holiday last week and flew to the south of France to meet Lyon attacking midfielder and Manchester City target Ryan Chery. Apparently this means that Liverpool are committed to Florian Wirtz. He is their guy, their number one target, the one they want more than anybody else. But what they're also saying is we've got to do our due diligence in case we can't get something over the line to buy him now. The negative Nellies will be like, that's it, Florian Wirtz, we're not going to get him, we've moved on, it's too much, we're too cheap of a football club to be able to get Wirtz. I don't see it quite like that, although I'll be honest, it does scare me a little bit that we're looking at other players, because I was so certain that Florian Wirtz would be a Liverpool player, maybe even by now, but no. Listen, I was 90% sure that he's going to be a Liverpool player yesterday. When I heard that news, it takes me down to about 85%. It's 80% chance of scoring a penalty. You celebrate penalties. We're in a good position right now, Reds. We are in a good position with Florian Wirtz. As mentioned by David Ornstein already, it's a one-horse race, and that means that we're in a good position. If we lose out in a one-horse race, then that's it. That's our fault. You know what I mean? That's unacceptable as far as I'm concerned. But I think we are exploring those other options, aren't we? We know from the news update yesterday and all the reports and everything else that Harvey Elliott and Jarell Quansah are wanted by Bayern. So we will see, I suppose, in the coming days what is going to happen. But it looks to me like Liverpool are still pushing for this. It feels like Liverpool are still pushing for this, and that's the most important thing. So we'll move on to our centre-back, actually, Ibrahima Konate. A journalist has claimed progress has been made in contract talks. We know he was absolutely sensational last season. Liverpool Echo's Paul Gorst has claimed that talks between Liverpool and Konate's agent progressed in late May. While this is no guarantee a deal will be agreed, it's certainly encouraging after the player himself dismissed rumours after the situation was completely fake. They made me an offer and I replied to them with something. That is it, he told reporters last month. The rest that I want to wait until the end of the contract. All of it is completely fake. So we know that Real Madrid are reported in an interest. We know that Real Madrid don't do signings anymore. We know that Real Madrid like to unsettle players and get them at the end of the contract and pay them the money and not the football club. And that was a situation I think all of us Liverpool fans were concerned about when we were thinking about Ibrahima Konate. But right now it looks like there has progress been made, which is absolutely sensational, because it might just ward off Real Madrid. And if we can get him signed down to a new contract, this lad is one of the best centre-halves in world football, and he's proved that time and time again over the last couple of years. So yeah, hopefully we'll see more progress being made to the point where he's signing on the dotted line. So yeah, next one then, two more stories, both potential outgoings this time. First Ben Doak, second Diaz. Apparently, we all saw the rumours Everton are interested for Ben Doak. Apparently he's a genuine target for Everton. First, it will be the first senior transfer between the two clubs since 2002 when Abel Xavier moved. And yeah, that's a bit of a strange one for me. Doak could buck the trend this summer, with Sky Sports the latest to report on Everton's interest in the 19-year-old winger. Impressed on loan with Middlesbrough in 24-25. He's attracting interest from a number of football clubs, but the Sky Sports News reports that Everton want to sign Doak, which follows recognition of their interest from reliable sources on Merseyside, including the Times' Paul Joyce and the Telegraph's Chris Bascom. Would you sell Ben Doak to Everton? My first thought is absolutely not. Sound to one of the other clubs that are interested. Don't make them better. No, 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 no. So we will move on then. Final news story of the day. Florian Plettenberg tweeted, Luis Diaz is one of the main targets for FC Barcelona in the upcoming summer transfer window. Despite the high overall cost and ongoing issues with registration, initial talks regarding Diaz and Barcelona have taken place. Interest from Saudi Arabia remains. That's mad. And the interest from Saudi Arabia, finishing that line, remains very concrete. We also Diaz's post after the season had finished. It felt like a goodbye. We then saw his partner put something up and it felt like a goodbye. Are we bracing ourselves to say goodbye to a stalwart of the last few years, a man who has dragged the team on his back at times over the last couple of years, and that man, of course, is Luis Diaz. I hope we don't see the back of him. I think he's a fantastic footballer who works incredibly hard for the football team, and as such, yeah, it'd be a sad day to see him go, but there must be trust in Cody Gakpo. There must be trust in the fact that we might be getting Florian Wirtz. There's trust in Mo Salah. Is this one of those where you get a good fee and you use that fee to reinvest into the squad? Only time will tell, but I'm guessing we'd much rather sell him to Saudi Arabia because Barcelona are going to be a problem in the Champions League. So there you go. That's your news update for today, Tuesday, 3rd of June. I'm Chris Pajak. Don't forget to check out all the incredible content we're putting out on Redmen Plus at the moment. We've got an incredible show from the other weekend at the Red Weekender that will be coming out soon. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Ta-ra.